Hello. Hello. Well, it's been a long day, productive day, long day. And I find myself at home doing a podcast from my daughter's phone. Because I got to take mine back to the AT&T place, right? I've been needing to do that for 2 months. So it's a big week, big week. Going to Oklahoma City to this, I don't even know the name of it. I'm trying to remember the name. But a group that I work with, We the People Oklahoma, we are getting a Human Rights Award on December 10th. It's called World Human Rights Day. It's a United Nations thing. So, kind of cool. Excited. And I couldn't help myself tonight. And we had to run in somewhere. And there's these 2 cops there. And we have the Tulsa Police, and then we have the Tulsa Sheriff Department. I said, we're getting an award. I told him the group we were with, and he kind of smiled. And they had 3 people from their neck of the woods running for the interim sheriff. And through the petition that we went before the judge to get, we were able to push the indictment of the Tulsa sheriff, and he was forced to resign. It was a good day in September when that happened. I mean, just wow, so much hard work. The Tulsa police, I gotta give them kudos. They helped us accomplish our goal. A lot of times they would come over in plain clothes and sign our petitions, and they're like, yes. Life is good. Life is really good. I don't have the playlist. Where'd the playlist go? Oh, it is there. Oh, gosh. I wonder what the Darth Vader thing is. My nails. So, I just had to play that little bit of music there. I don't have a lot to choose from on this phone, so maybe I should just get an iPhone, but then they're easily hacked, aren't they? You would think they wouldn't be. Apple and Linux bonded together for life. So I've been making a lot of calls recently, and I guess I'll just change the title of this show. Have no interest in boring shows, and I doubt that you have no interest in boring shows either. So I'm enjoying life right now. Really enjoying it. I wonder if Jewish producer is doing a show. So, still pregnant. Oh my gosh. The tiredness. I want to sleep so much. And when I do sleep, I have the strangest dreams. And they're like these little movies. And life is good. And as far as boring shows, is there anything we can really say about a boring show whose only purpose is to try to tear down other people? I mean, the era of a shock jock, that's so, 90s or 80s? When that was popular? I remember that guy who was on television, cable TV. Was it Maury or Morty? Morty. This Jewish guy that would yell at people, and I assume he was Jewish. And someone seems to be under the impression that I'm Catholic. Oh, no. Heavens, no. I wouldn't go into a Catholic church. I can't. Never felt comfortable. No. I did attend a Methodist church, though, growing up. And I received awards, and I don't know. It was just church is church. But I think the New Testament is crap, personally, because I think Paul was a heretic. Honestly, do believe that. I mean, how can you say the Old Covenant is dead when Psalm 119, the longest chapter in the Bible, talks about the Torah, the Talmud, how it's eternal. God's promise is eternal. What, he just all of a sudden decides that that's not good anymore? Oh, I really didn't mean that it was eternal. I think this is eternal now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, kind of sounds like a Guy Shay show. That's what it sounds like. Please, the heretic Paul. You know, and if you really look at Paul as a disciple, which he wasn't, but it sounded like he wanted to be, and that he was a narcissist. He's always talking about his tent making and, run the good race. He tells people, do not marry, but if you need to, then marry. Paul was the type of Pharisee that would wake up and in his daily prayer, in the morning at least, he would tell God, thank you for not making me a woman. That was the prayer of the day, be grateful for not being a woman. Because a real man couldn't handle it. I mean, that's true. A real man could not handle being a woman. Absolutely true. Let me change something here. Let's see. I don't know what this one is. No. Headstrong? What's this? Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. Headstrong, we're headstrong. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. Yes, I know that you are wrong. Wrong in many different ways. Yeah, this guy. I guess I'll give you a few minutes, Guy Shay. If you want to listen to a torturous show after show, go listen to Guy Shay. I dare you, a double dog dare you. A man who takes pride in attempting to take others down. I mean, if he really knew the truth, he'd really run with it, but he's too stupid to figure it out. Way too stupid. He seems to think I was married to this Marty guy. I was never married to him. But oh my gosh, can I tell you stories? You think being a Mexican is bad? Go to that reservation, the Katuah Cherokee Reservation. Oh my Lord. I mean, I just thought because he fought all the time, he would do these boxing matches, cage matches, and that's how he lost some of his teeth. I don't know about the others, but he was missing 2 when I met him, and he had a bridge, or I don't know. He put something in there, and I mean that's what fighters do. They lose teeth. It happens. But he got on steroids. Now I'll tell you the story. He got on steroids, and Native Americans, which they would call him BFI, big fucking Indians, what they would call him. And, gosh, I mean, I just thought he was hit maybe one too many times in the head. He was a tall guy, 6'4", 6'3", something like that. And so I thought, explaining a few words to him here and there wasn't so bad. I didn't need to think that I was so much better than everybody else, right? But then I met his family. And I thought, oh my God, And by then, the miracle pregnancy had happened. And I was told I would never have children again. Seems like every time they tell me that, something happens. Just, oh my God. Whoa. I'm not going to do too much word vomit, but he got on steroids and he got really, really pumped up. I have a picture of him in the nursery at the hospital. His chest is huge and it's like a 32, 34 waist and, just PFI. What can I say? I bet those steroids he took were not legal. Now, I don't even know if they were meant for humans, but they affected his mind and he became brain damaged. And it led down a path of very poor choices. And that's sad when someone leaves themselves. It's tragic. It's just tragic. So it's late at night. And I have to get up in a few hours. I'm just sleeping so much. So, I mean, what do I care? So it says invisible baby. Yeah, like that's really going to hurt me. I mean, come on. Grow some balls, guy. I mean, at least get... If you just knew the stories, oh my God. You would have a field day. You would have a fucking field day. I mean, oh my Lord. But, I don't know. Life is funny in Kenwood. Different. You know, if you're not Cherokee, if you're not Native, you know, it's best not be there after dark. So, and that little thing about the Cherokees being prejudiced against blacks. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, is that ever true? I never knew such racism until I met that group of natives. You know, there's over 500 tribes, but that Katuah Cherokee, oh, I mean, they think the only good African American is a dead one. I mean, it's hideous. I never knew such hatred could exist. And do you know why they hate? Because at one point, Oklahoma was to become a black state for ex-slaves, African Americans, but that didn't pan out for them. But you know, those Cherokees, they never forgot that because they wanted them to give up their lands to the African Americans, and they're like, hell no. And of course, the Cherokees were slave owners. But it's interesting history Oklahoma has, and it really is. Oh, let me go over here. So his little lame show's going on. And it would be funny if he could get some of my facts straight, but he can't. Maybe he's just having fun, and I mean, bless his little crooked heart. You know, maybe he's just having fun, and that's his way. I mean, he's not hurting me. But I just wish once he would get one of the stories. I mean, I thought about emailing him an embarrassing story, you know, just to let him have a little fun. You know, because for some reason he thinks Marty is Mexican. No, he's Katuah Cherokee. Katuah Cherokee. Full blood. So he went on a tour with some country singer. I can't even remember the name. But he was told to go home. Because when that guy drinks, oh my Lord. And he starts talking about the 13 tribes. And then there was the time that he tried to get in my neighbor's place. And like, don't do that. And he was somewhere else and sat in the middle of the railroad tracks in the middle of the street. And he got committed that time. I don't know what he was on. It's just sad. Just completely sad. And I haven't seen him for maybe 10 or 11 years. It was a court thing. And, you know, I got a protective order against him. And we threw away a lot of the things out of my townhouse. And we even dumped the food. Because he was breaking into my place trying to find me. And I had to hide out somewhere else. I mean, he's a violent man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And when he's crazy, I mean, truly, you know, court committed crazy, you know, he doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. I mean, he really, truly does not. But they told him I had moved to New York, to Buffalo. And guess where he moved to? He went up there and he stayed in some homeless shelter from what I understood. You know, he was looking for me. So thankfully, he believed the story that I'd gone up to New York, and we were able to stay safe for another